This month I'm doing a series of videos about the human design profiles, and today I want to share with you the profile 2-4, which is the Hermit Opportunist. Human design profiles can give incredible insights into how you build relationships with others, how you receive opportunities, how you can go out there and be more visible and credible within your line of work. So if you are a coach, a practitioner, an entrepreneur, a business owner, founder, and you know that really what you need to be doing in terms of your next steps is to raise your profile and be more visible and feel more confident when you're doing that to get your message out into the world, then this is a really great video for you. If you have a profile 2-4, or if you know anyone around you that has a profile 2-4, because here's the thing, I create these videos not only for you to give insights into your own human design, which is completely unique to you and you only, but also this is a powerful tool to be able to leverage your relationships with your clients or your customers, especially when you are in, if your business means that you are helping to transform people and develop people. So if you're a coach or a mentor or a practitioner or a guide, then this is an incredible resource for you. So let's talk about human design profile 2-4. But before I do that, I just wanted to introduce myself really quickly. For those of you who have never met me before, my name is Abigail Rebecca. I am a human design visibility mentor. I'm an international speaker. I am an Aquarian age leader, and I'm also a personal stylist. And what I love to do is to empower women to be iconic. I believe that the world needs more powerfully expressed, independent, wealthy, and confidently express women. And part of my work is that I work with clients all around the world, and I help them to feel more confident and comfortable really going out there and being more visible and overcoming the blocks and the limiting beliefs that can often hold us back from going out there and being highly visible. More often than not, the worries about, am I good enough? So all of the imposter syndrome that can come up, and also about really being affected by the opinions of others. And that can often stop us from going out there and being highly confident and visible. Things like, I'm going to be judged, I'm going to be criticised, people aren't going to believe what I'm going to say, I'm not an expert, how can I position myself in this way? And it's all monkey brain chatter, and it's all a false illusion, and I'm all about empowering women to going out there and being highly visible and creating success in their life. And the most transformational tool that I have ever come across, there's lots of tools that I use. I love Kundalini yoga, I love EFT, obviously, coaching, but really human design for me personally has been an incredible transformational tool in my life and the life of my clients, because it really helps you to be able to understand yourself more. And once you can understand yourself and love yourself and accept yourself and value yourself, then other people will start to understand and accept and value you. How you show up in your own confidence and with your own energy, amplifying your magnetic aura, the more impact you can have in this world, because when you show up in that energy, people will see you and they will recognize you in that energy. And human design really helps you to do that. The human design profile is really, really interesting, and every single one of us has our own profile. There are 6 lines within human design, and each profile is made up with 2 lines. So if you are a hermit, opportunist, a line 2-4 in human design, then there are a few things that I would love to bring to your attention. And if you want more of a deep dive, you can always go over to my website, abigailrebecca.com, and if you want to, you can download your magnetic aura blueprint book, which is a more in-depth look at all the elements within your human design, bespoke to you. So it's your own unique 40-page report all about you. But let's talk about the 2-4 profile within human design. So first of all, if you have a 2-4 profile, I find that the majority of people that I meet, well, all of the people that I meet actually with a 2-4 profile, prefer to have like one-on-one conversations and like more sort of like one-on-one work and conversations and relationships than actually being in big crowds, even though you're absolutely fine in groups and you can hold yourself in a group. Actually, the conversations, the real valuable conversations, come from that one-on-one, and you can really start a conversation with anyone. So when you are at your natural ease and flow, and if you're in a situation, if you're in a group situation, you can turn around and you can start that one-on-one conversation, and that really brings value to your work, because it means that you can really hone in on someone. And if you are invited to do so, or if you're responding to something, this is all dependent on your human design strategy, of course, dependent on your human design type. But whatever invitation or signs that you have with that person, you can start to really share with them your valuable insights and your knowledge. So for example, if you're invited in to coach someone, or you're invited in to have a conversation with someone, you're being interviewed on a podcast, for example, or a radio show or TV show, then naturally that person is going to be bringing you in and drawing you into that conversation, and that's where you'll thrive and flourish. It's also really important, though, for you to be alone. So the line 2 in human design is the Hermit. That doesn't mean that you're going to go and live in a cave for the rest of your life. Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that. I probably wouldn't recommend it, because you're not going to get very many opportunities when you're living in that cave. But it does mean that naturally you need to have that time alone. Now, whereas some people might feel a little bit uncomfortable and it might be a little bit draining for them to be alone, actually you thrive on it. It's important for you to be able to recharge your batteries, and for you to be able to re-energize yourself by being alone. So please don't feel that you're a little bit weird or antisocial by wanting to be alone. One of the biggest aha moments that I have when I'm doing human design readings, or I'm starting to work with a new client and they have a line 2 in their profile, is that they can give themselves permission to be on their own because they naturally crave it, but maybe societal expectations or their own expectations mean that they might feel a little bit uncomfortable with it. So I want you to urge you to have time on your own. Go for a walk in nature, go and find a space in your house where you can be alone. You can go and meditate, or you can read a book, or you can watch some TV, whatever it is that lights you up. Having that one-on-one time with yourself will really help to recharge your batteries. But you will find that there is this push and pull, because the line 4 in your human design means that you're an opportunist. So you get your opportunities through other people. You need to also be part of the community. You need to have other people around you. They feed your soul, they give you purpose. And as a line 2-4 in human design, I definitely recommend that you align yourself with like-minded communities, because those communities will be able to help you and to give you opportunities. People will recommend you, people will invite you into situations, people will see your value and they will share your value with others. That's where you get your opportunities. There's going to be this push and pull. Like, the part of you feels, I want to be alone, I want to have this time on my own, and then there'll be another part of you that's thinking, I need to be around the community. And that's absolutely fine. Once you can start to really understand your human design and practice with it. Human design is a big experimentation. So you take this knowledge away and you start to practice with it. You start to incorporate it into your life. You'll actually be able to see the natural rhythms, the flow. I always find it really fascinating when I'm holding a retreat and I have a human design 2-4. in my retreat, because normally what they'll want to do is they'll want to come in with the group and take part in the activities, but then they'll want to go and be alone in their room on their own. And actually, once they can release any shame that they might have of, oh my goodness, like I've just spent loads of money going on a retreat and now I want to be on my own, when they can release that and they give themselves permission, and the group recognizes that actually, and the group gives them the permission, well, it's amazing, because they can go away and they can be on their own for a little bit, and then they can come back into their group. So that is a top tip for you. If you have a line 2 in your human design and you're going to be in any kind of overnight group situation, don't share a room. Do not share a room with people. Have a room on your own, because you will find it valuable, because you'll be able to re-energize yourself at the end of the day. And don't be afraid of saying, right, okay, dinner's finished, I'm going to go and have some time on my own. So you will find this natural rhythm from this push and pull. But you'll find also, and this is another thing that I love about human design, start to trust your inner wisdom, your inner knowing, and start to also trust your aura. Your aura is going to magnetically pull opportunities to you. The line 4 in your human design will pull those opportunities to you. So very often people will say to me, but what if my line 2 hermit takes over and I start to become this hermit in my cave, and I'm not actually getting those opportunities that I will have as a line 4? Well, don't worry, because people will come in. People will actually come and draw you out. They will invite you into opportunities, such as, I really want to interview you on my podcast or my radio show, or I'd love to collaborate with you on this, or would you like to come into my community and would you like to teach something? People will come and they will give you those opportunities. They will naturally do that because you have your line 4 in human design. So they will invite you into opportunities, but it's really, really important that you are open to that. And how are you open to that? By doing the deep inner work, by doing any healing that needs to be done, by healing your relationship with others. Forgiveness work is very, very important if you have a 2-4 profile in human design. It's important anyway, but very, very much so, because if there is any kind of feeling that you might have, like any feeling of discord with other human beings, if there's anything that is kind of blocking you from those opportunities to flow to you. So for example, you might not trust people, or you're suspicious of people, or you're worried about being hurt, you're worried about being judged, you're worried about being criticized. Once you can clear all of that, you can clear the channels, and you can start to really relate to others as human beings, and not someone to be suspicious of or someone to be in competition with. When you can walk into those opportunities with the energy of collaboration and with the energy of love, then the opportunities really are going to flow into you. And that's the biggest thing that I would love for you to take away with you from this video, and from really understanding and experimenting with your human design. So there is so much more to share with you, but I'm very conscious of time with my videos. I want it to be, for you to not have to watch like a half-an-hour video or something like that. So I'm sharing this with you, and then if you want to find out more, you can go over to my website, which is abigailrebecca.com. You can also follow me on social media. I love to hang out on Instagram, so you can find me at the Visibility Goddess. So it's at _visibility_goddess. If you have any questions about your profile 2-4 or any of your profiles, whatever profile you are, then please reach out to me. Ask questions. I am here to answer them. I am here to help you, to support you. My line 4-6 is here to guide you as a human design projector through your own visibility journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.